I still think it's going to test the low, but it's going up. And we have to stream. Chantal, I don't see the stream started. Okay. Okay, got you now. Okay. So, folks, I missed my. I will never do that again. Never again. Instead of yakking, I should be checking. Now, who went long? Who went long? Did it hit your first target? Did it hit your first target on the long? Yeah, I mean, the long was the right direction. I went long on Sim, but then I canceled it. I did cancel it because there's no point in trading Sim. I'm trading these for real. So I do think it's going to test that low. Did you get your first target, Chantal? I'm tempted to take it. So look at, but because of the way it's been behaving, it's just not giving those bursts, but it's still, that's a magnet. There's a magnet there. Okay, so I just took the first target small, took the first target small, 18, 36 ticks. I took 36 ticks out of that. 36 ticks. I may do one more. I may pay for this. Okay, took another 48 ticks. Okay, I'm done on the NQ. I'm down 18 bucks instead of 60. I need to go to ISM. Watch it test the low. Watch it test the low. It's gonna test the low. Do I want one more trade to break even? Or do we set up for ISM? No, you know what? Let's do ISM. Let's do ISM. Two scalps. Let's watch for 1 minute. Two scalps. That's okay. 12807. See, that's not. See, this is the magnet low. 12820. 12820. To me is the magnet low, Mark. 12820. 12820. Which is way past. It's going to hit it right now. It's going to hit it right now. So you're saying 12807. Oh, no, no, that's fine. I don't argue. 807 is fine. I think I think 820 would work too. I think 820 would work also. I think it's between 20 and 30%. I think it's between 20 and 30%. And there's your test. Let me put NQ. That's now an official test. It's close enough. It's close enough. So let's talk about ISM. We don't have a lot of time. Talk about ISM and gold. I'm going to reset my account to 0. Excuse me. So give me 1 second, folks. Oh, by the way, I wrote short this morning, Mark. Short, short. I didn't need no signals this morning. I would maybe I would have gotten stopped out depending what time I entered, depending when I entered. Here's the proof. Here's my proof. Let me show you my proof. I haven't recorded all morning. What's that say? What's that say? Short, short. But I would have not gone short on those on the pop up. We see this. How many days in a row do we see this same behavior? Excuse me. Sorry, my throat is shot already. How many days have we seen a definite short, but it pops first? It happens almost every day. Almost every day. There's two open trades. You get the pop that nobody thinks is going to really take place. And then you get the main move. I had the long, but I was on sim, so I canceled it. And it was up $15 when I canceled it because I saw it in my totals, in the totals. So I don't need no signals. Not on the NQ open. I don't need signals. All right, let's talk about ISM. So what do you do with ISM? What do you do with ISM? Good morning, everyone on YouTube. Thank you for watching. ISM manufacturing, it used to be a prime trade. It used to be a prime trade. I'm not even looking at the 945 trade of final manufacturing. It's been working so poorly that all I have is a pass. I have a pass in my notes. Pass on the trade. 945 final manufacturing hasn't been working. Has not been working well. The breakout hasn't been viable. But I was thinking maybe that 945 trade is similar to the ISM in that it's a trap trade. That's what I was thinking. So here's what we can do. If I can get the trade on quickly enough. Bear with me. So I'm putting an MGC trap for final manufacturing. For final manufacturing. And I don't expect it to be that big of a move. 10 and 16 on my tiers with a stop. of 15. Prep, just 5 seconds of preparation. Tiers of 10 and 16. It's a 10 o'clock. It's a 9:45 event. A 9:45 event. So I'm just testing a trap trade for final manufacturing. MGC. On our full size ISM, the full size ISM, it's tiers of 15 and 20. And I keep loading the wrong setup. It's a trap. 9:43, we have time. Tiers of 15 and 20. Activation time, I like 5 seconds. It's a 10 o'clock event. And I am going to trade it. I am going to trade it. Okay, I don't need to enable it just yet. So final manufacturing, we're looking to see if a trap trade can work, because nothing else has been working on final manufacturing. So we'll see if the MGC trap trade will work. And then on regular ISM, we have an alternative trap trade setup because the breakout has not worked 4 out of the last 6 times. So the news is out. The news is negative, okay? The news is negative, somewhat negative, and not much of a move. Not much of a move. And that's been one of the problems with this report. It's not having much of an effect on the market. So it's not that our setup is no good. To cancel a trap trade, you hit the close button. You would hit the close button. Normally, I'd give a trap trade a couple of minutes as a norm. So it would have filled, okay? It would have filled. You want to see if it's going to fill tier number 2, or is it going to reverse here? The problem is with a trap trade, you want better movement when the news comes out. That's the point, is that you want a move, a good solid move in one direction, so that you have something to reverse from. You want somewhere to change direction from. And that's been the problem with the trap trade on this report. The breakout, just not enough movement, right? Not enough movement. So it filled the other tier, but it's not really changing direction yet. So you got to give it a minute or two, see if it'll change direction. Now, maybe today, final manufacturing, if you waited long enough, might have been just a regular old breakout. It might have just worked as a regular old breakout. But you're in the trap. And the enemy of the trap trade is a move in one direction in gold. So here's one of the problems that we're dealing with today. And it may make it so that you want to be that you may not want to trade today. Gold's down more than $50. It it makes the trades very difficult to act normal, right? We're trading gold and it's down $50. So the risk that gold is going to find proper directions from a news trade, it's almost hard to imagine. It's almost hard to imagine. So I would not blame anybody who didn't want to trade today because gold is so directional. It's so directional. Now, so far, we would have survived our stop, right? And this is just a test trade, just a test trade. And I used tiers of 10 and 18, 10 and 18 with a stop of 15, 10 and 18 with a stop of 15. And it's struggling to reverse, okay? In order for the trade to work, we need it to reverse. Now, our targets, they're way too far away, right? So my worry with the full-blown trap trade, okay, so it did not work, did not work. My worry with the full-blown trap is because of gold's monster trend today, that the ISM report is not going to behave normally. That's my worry. It may not behave normally. You know, it is a report that the markets look at. The markets look at it. The question is, can gold be bi-directional? Can it move in two directions today? So our tiers are 15 and 20. 15 to 18, actually 15 and 22, okay? 15 and 22 with a stop of 15. And I prefer to enter 5 seconds before the news. 5 seconds before the news. So the tiers are 15 and 22. Activation preparation time, 5 seconds before the news. 10 o'clock event with a 15 stop. Now, I'm thinking honestly that today, because I just feel there's very big risk because of the trend that's been going on in gold, that we might be better off to take the trade with MGC. I mean, you're talking about risking $400 or 50. If it works today, I would never, ever again probably have a hesitation to take the trap. Now, it is a fairly strong report. So that's the motivation for trading regular size gold. that it's a strong report in general. Strong enough that it could make gold move in one direction on the news, and then you could still get your reversal after. So, the reality is we've been trading this report as a trap trade for quite a few months. So my plan was to trade it. So I'm going to trade it with regular gold. Here's the news. So one more time. My setup is tiers of 15 and 22. It's a 10 o'clock event, 5-second activation preparation seconds. And I'm labeling it trap ISM manufacturing. And I am recording. Let's check our time sync. Okay, let's check our time sync. Thanks everybody for watching on YouTube. If you hit the like button, we would greatly appreciate that. And if you subscribe to the channel, you'll know the next time we're streaming, right?